Saurian is not worth the money it's listed right now in its current state. Hey, it's nice to meet you. I'm Moonlight F, and today I'm going to be putting down my dollar for why I feel this game is not worth your time right now. For starters, the world's most accurate dino simulator just so happens to not know how to engage real players. Now, of course, I expect there's going to be that one person who says,
"Moonlight, what are you expecting from a dino sim besides eating and drinking? Do you know that's the whole main point of the game? Seriously, YouTubers can be so dense that it makes me think autism must be contagious."
Listen, I get that. I truly do. I understand your points. My problem is that when a game is a grind and has no fun moments at all mixed in to kind of break up the boring stuff, then it just becomes a chore to play. At that point, why even bother buying the game if there's no fun, if there's no excitement? Saurian is like Path of Titans but on steroids when it comes to this. In Saurian, there's no real players, only AI for right now. And there's nothing wrong with that. A dino game can have AI and still be an amazing game. The problem is that in Saurian, the AI, for the most part, is basically brain dead. And I'm not gonna lie, in the beginning, it's fun and it's interesting to see all these different creatures wandering around and to try to hunt them. It's really fun. But the problem is that way too quickly it loses that ability to keep you entertained, to keep you interested. The AI is simply just not advanced enough to keep a real player engaged, especially for long periods of time. So that's my only real issue with it. Now, you guys already know how much I can't stand an empty map, but I'm willing to give Saurian a pass on this because right now it's supposed to be single player, not multiplayer, unlike some other game that's multiplayer, but I won't get into that. I already covered that in another video. Check that out after this. But the main thing that I do want to say is that it just bothers me so much to walk around in this giant map with all this amazing scenery, but yet it just painfully feels boring and empty, like as if I'm completely isolated even though I'm not supposed to be. And I think that is the worst thing a dino simulator can do, is make you feel like you're alone, completely cut off from everything else. To me, this just ruins the whole experience and completely messes up the eat or be eaten type frame, But despite all of this doesn't mean that I don't see potential for Saurian to become great. I truly believe that once it improves the AI, or better yet, adds in multiplayer, it starts, adding more things, just more content overall, I feel like it can become a really good game. The foundation of it is solid. It's a very realistic looking game. The mechanics are fine. The idea behind it is great. It's just the execution that's piss poor. And I think that's all I have for you guys today. If you liked it, like. If you didn't, dislike. Drop a comment down below telling me what you want to see me do, review next. What you guys liked about this video, all that type of stuff. And as always, I'm looking out for you. I'm Moonlight F.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.